What's in the Bag, where we give the voice to the voiceless and we let you say whatever is on your mind. My name is Marvina and I am your host.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Am I lapsing? Am I lagging again?
Just a little bit. Just a
Yeah,
little bit.
it's lagging again. It always lag when it's for some reason I've been getting that a lot lately with the lag.
Internet quality. Yeah, that's all. It's the
Yeah, but
internet
I pay for
quality.
that. Well, good morning, everyone. I'm so sorry. I am so hoarse. It's been a rough one, and a lot of people already know. But welcome, welcome, welcome to another segment of Early Morning Coffee with Martina and Yvonne, my BFF. This is hard. Hey, welcome. Hi, Chanel. Hey, baby. How are you? Just want to give everybody a hearty welcome and say thank you for coming and joining in with us this morning.
Yeah.
It's a little hard. You look up, things are so different now. But before I even get into that, I just want to go ahead on and tell y'all what I got in my cup. I got some coffee. That's what I got. I got coffee. I got the same donut brand. I think it's Grand something. It's a one of those off brands that I've been drinking, and a little creamer, that berry sweet creamer, and of course I put a lot of sugar. That's what I like. But before I sit here and make a fool out of myself, BFF, I'm gonna go ahead on and introduce you and let you go ahead on and talk. Go ahead, girl.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Like Marvina said, it's been a hard week. It's been a very, very hard week. I am. What am I drinking? I'm drinking some coffee. I'm drinking some coffee. I'm a little discombobulated this morning, and I do apologize in advance. But it's gonna be a good segment. We're gonna get through it. I'm drinking some 8 o'clock original coffee with some delight. Is that what it's called? Delight creamer,
Yeah.
hazelnut. I know it has some sugar to it, and that is my little cheat of the week. That sugar on for the hazelnut, because sugar-free hazelnut is just horrible. I'm sorry, it's just I have tried, but that's what I have in my cup this morning, guys.
Um, well, since like she said, it has been. I don't know if a lot of you know. Um, my mom, um, she transitioned Wednesday morning. Was it Wednesday morning?
It was. It
12,
was Wednesday
12
morning.
a.m. They pronounced her
Wednesday after,
gone.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, she was my best friend. Y'all know. Every time I came online, she was there. She made known that she was her presence, and I just know that she's still with us. This is like the hardest thing for me to do. But I know my mom would have told me to go on, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm sorry. I, t- I said I wasn't gonna do this,
It's
but
okay.
I just let y'all know I miss her already. I was my mom caretaker. I took care of my mom, and to see her transition, I didn't realize this was gonna be one of the most hardest times because she was my best friend. She was my first, my mom. I love her. I love her. And I know she loved me. So I wanted to just do a little um, tribute to her. Um, if y'all just bear with me a little bit, and just look at this little tribute I made for her, and hope y'all like it. Like me, I was lost. But now I found
Yeah, I think it stopped playing.
did it stop? Right
Yep,
here.
it started back. Okay.
Whoa. Well, that was the little one. I didn't want to make this sad. This wasn't what this day is for. I just wanted y'all to know and see my mom, and y'all remember her. I mean, maybe a few of y'all know her, remember her when she spoke on a comment, Miss Carolyn Grayson. Um, I'm gonna dearly love her and miss her, and I just wanted to share that little moment with y'all. It wasn't nothing big. Well, I don't even know what else to say. I'm just gonna go ahead on and bring on my special guest and talk about her a little bit, because this right here, this young lady, she brings a smile to my heart. And I knew when I asked her, and she
Yeah, there is a little lag, guys. So we do apologize in advance. Um, Marvina should unfreeze in a moment. We haven't had this type of an issue in a while with the internet. I know the weather's not the best today, so that may be playing a little role in it. Into what's happening with the internet. Let's see for a second. Give us a second. Um, while I'm waiting on Marvina to come back in, I do want to just give my condolences um, to the family on the loss of a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman. She is loved and will truly, truly be missed. I'm pretty sure Marvina's trying to come back into the studio, guys. Just bear with us for a moment. Let's see here. Give me just a second. She may not even realize that she went out. Hold on. All right, guys, she is coming back into the studio. So, like I said, we do apologize for the technical difficulties, and sometimes it's good to just be able to catch your breath and take a deep breath, get a little breather coming in. Um, because she's got the main controls over there on her side. So let's see here. She said she was coming back in. Let's see here. And to our guest sitting in the back, I do apologize. Um,
Yes.
And there she goes.
I don't know. It just went
It's
off.
okay. It's okay. Sometimes that's God's way of giving you a chance to catch your breath and breathe a little
Yeah,
bit
because I was
and
feeling it,
regroup.
boy. I
Hey,
was feeling it. Thank
I
y'all
know
for
it's
being
okay.
patient. I had to change a whole nother computer. Thank you for being patient. Hey, Dada. Hey, Dada. Good morning. Well, let me go ahead on and introduce you, girl. It's already at 11 after 9. Let's just do this because it just went off on me. It just went off
It's
on me.
all right.
Good morning, baby.
Good morning. Great morning. Blessed morning.
Yes. Come on now.
Let me tell you, I love her. I love her. She know I love her.
I love you more.
I'm sorry. Okay, before we get this, I'm a little discombobulated, y'all. So y'all know I'm sorry. I apologize. I guess God just pulled me off for a second because that was getting a
It's
little
okay.
deep. I started feeling that one. So before I get all into that, ma'am, can I ask you a question? You
Yes,
got a cup
ma'am.
over there. What's in there? What's in
Oh, she got the big tumbler.
Some good living water in this cup.
All right
there?
now.
Trying to
Lemon
get my
water.
60 ounces in.
All right now.
And she
Yes.
slipped some
Yes.
on me. I ain't even mad at you. This lady, right? This young lady right here. I just gotta say this because I was gonna say it before. She makes my heart smile. That smile
Mm.
is just, and I love her so much. Her children, and she's one of them ones that you can't do nothing but want to. Every time you see her, hold her, hug on her. So I'm just gonna ask you this question, young lady. What's in your bag, girl? What's in there?
I got something in my bag. Got something in my bag. Something in my bag. Got something in my bag.
Hey.
Well, good morning. Let me introduce myself. My name is Tisha. I go by T sometimes.
Yes,
I am 35 years old and I am a mother of two beautiful young
yes, they
ladies,
are.
Jordan and Journey.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Um, Thank you. What's in my bag is being transparent to the younger generation, like as being a mother, like how transparent we could be.
Mm.
This has been on my heart because I mean, I'm not gonna bash my mom up, but
Hey,
I feel like these kids, this generation, they need somebody who is gonna be just transparent with them, just gonna give it to them raw, because they already know the truth. They know what is
right.
and what's not because
Yeah.
they have access to the internet, they have
Yes,
access to everything. So being transparent to me is just, I don't know, it's just something deep down in my heart that I feel this generation right now needs.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Mm.
Transparent. So go ahead and talk. What's the transparentness that you feel that the babies should know and need right now,
I mean,
especially knowing you. Go ahead.
what you mean knowing me? But anything, right? Anything as far as how life is navigated. I would say a story. So Um, back in the day when I was a teenager, and I found out that my mother was not married when she had her first child. And I was like, well, wait a minute. I was told that, you have to be married before you have a child, this is the correct way. Yes. Get
Mhm.
married, have a child, and all that. But in my mind, I thought, she had, because me and my brother, we have different fathers. So in my mind, I thought she was married with his father, and then she was married with my father. But then when I found out, I was like, well, wait a minute.
Sorry.
Hold on. Wait a minute. So now I bring this up. Jordan, my oldest, she's 12. She asked me, she was like, Journey brought up the question of when can we have babies? And I was like,
Oh,
when you're married. When you're married.
How old is Jordan?
Journey is
Okay,
5.
Journey's 5. Okay.
Journey is 5. Yeah, so it's me, her, and Jordan sitting there, and I'm
Right.
like, so Jordan asked the question. She was like, "Well, were you married when you had me?"
Brought you back to when you were little.
Brought me back to when I was little, and I was like, "No, mommy didn't do it the right way the first time, but I did do it the right way the second time. But I'm telling you, you learn from your elders' mistakes.
Yeah,
Okay, you
yeah.
should do it the right way the first time, so you don't have to mess up like mommy did." So that's one of the things.
So when you told her she messed up, because you got to remember she was your
There goes
first.
Journey in the
Here
background.
she
See,
goes. Hey boo boo, hey boo boo.
Peeking
Yes.
in, she heard her name.
So you told her it was a mistake. Did you feel like, I mean, of course, because kids, they get funny on you now. You saying that was a mistake because she was born. So do you,
well, no, not in that way.
okay,
Not a
okay,
mistake as
Hmm.
far as she was born. It was just a mistake as far as
be not getting married.
not doing
The
it in
order of
the
process.
order, yes, in the godly divine order that I
Mm-hmm.
am teaching.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. So you find it easier to be more transparent with them, letting them know the life facts of life. I mean, did you talk to Jordan about like sex or any of those
Oh
things?
yeah, absolutely. And it's crazy because at 12, I wasn't thinking about sex.
Right.
I wasn't thinking
Yeah.
about none of that. But now these kids, they know what this stuff is because
Right.
like I said, they have access to the internet, they can
Right.
be on these chats. Um
Their
so
friends in school.
friends in school. So yes, I had to have the birds and the bees talk.
Right.
So
Hmm.
she is
Because
willing.
somebody else would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And I would rather her get it from me than one of her little friends that don't know what they're talking about.
Right.
Love it. Love it.
So,
Yes, yes, yes. And then since you said that, what was the reaction? Because I know when I was little, I never asked that question. But did she
well,
ask you the question?
so Jordan has been very mature. Like, I don't know. She's a very mature 12-year-old. She's been mature since, I don't know, probably like 9 years old. She's very wise for her age.
Okay.
When I was pregnant with Journey, she would ask to see like the process of pregnancy. So I would show her little videos on this platform. I can't remember the name of it, but it would be a platform where it shows you how old the baby is and how big the baby is and how the baby is made and all of that. So she would actually watch all of those videos. So
Oh wow.
I just had to talk with her last year, 11. And
Ooh.
um her reaction, she just sat there and soaked it in. Soaked it
So
in.
so she soaked it in. How were you feeling during that moment as you were having that talk?
Um,
Cause your
I
smile
don't
was saying
know.
it a lot.
It was like, am I really having this talk right now with an 11-year-old? Like,
Yeah.
and then on top of that, my mom, she didn't have a talk with me like that. I wasn't sat down
Yeah.
and I wasn't told this is what happens when you engage in sexual activity. This is what you need to do when you engage in sexual activity. Like I didn't have the step by step talk like that. It was just
Right.
like, don't have sex until you're married, and that was
I
it.
yeah. It was the same way for me. So it was,
Mhm.
and the information that I received from my friends was terrifying. It was
Yeah,
terrifying. So
yeah.
I applaud you when you say that you would rather hold that conversation with your
Mhm.
children now
Mhm.
and give them the proper information
Yes,
versus the wrong information.
right.
Because I had my daughter early too, and I thought I was going to hell, to be honest, because that's the way people.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So was she more calm during that conversation than you were?
Absolutely. Yeah, she's just
Okay.
calm. Her demeanor is calm anyway. She's a nonchalant. She has a nonchalant attitude at times.
Okay.
So yeah, it was definitely calm. I believe that she received it. I told her, if you have any
Wow.
questions, I would rather you come to me, ask me about it, instead of your friends. Just let her know that it's an open table. You can come to me about anything. Like, I don't want you to feel
Love that.
scared to talk to me or anything. If you have anything to say, just come tell me.
Okay. Well, with her being 12, the question that I have for you is that
Mhm.
has she come to you with a question that darn near just knocked you out your seat, just shocked you because you didn't expect her to ask that question?
Um,
That's not Jordan. Jordan going she gonna be real open.
Jordan is very open. I can't say that I would be shocked because I know my child.
Yeah.
Um, I I'm stumped. I really don't have anything because
Yeah.
Like Miss
But there,
Marvina
look,
said,
but
she
there
is
she
very
is again.
open. Yeah,
Very much so. That
very.
open baby, she and I know that. I know she keeps that. She's just that type of mom. I
I
watch
love
her.
that.
Good morning,
Good
Ronnie.
morning, beautiful. Oh, look at you.
Look
Good
at that
morning,
beauty.
beautiful.
Hey, Auntie.
Good morning.
Good morning. So, T, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Because did you pick this up because you know of your experience as a kid because you didn't know and you wanted different for your children,
Yes.
or because
Absolutely.
society itself, because I know society makes you do things differently
Yeah.
because you
Mm-hmm.
don't want your child to get caught out into this really terrible world
Yes.
because they don't care anymore. But
Hmm.
or is it more or less a combination of both?
It is a combination of both because my mother did an awesome job raising me. She raised me in the church. She gave me great teaching, but nowadays it's you can't just be cut in stone like with a kid nowadays because they just know too much. It's too much out there. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I get it. That's why I
Yeah.
asked you because I
Yeah.
get it, and being beautiful young ladies, you know, um, and if you don't mind me asking, daddy teaching them, how how a man's supposed, I mean, a young lady's supposed to be
It's
treated,
supposed to be treated.
because
Yeah.
I didn't have that until I realized I got old enough. But
Mhm.
if you don't, sometimes you don't have that daddy or that person to give you that.
Yeah.
So is that a issue or a non-issue for you as far as being having to
Well,
be so transparent?
um, we have a bonus dad that shows them
Love that.
so much love, so much, so much, so much love. There goes Jordan.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say, hey,
yep.
this is the nonchalant one. She acting shy, but she not really
Good
shy.
morning, beautiful. Good
Good
morning.
morning, my baby. You ain't shy. Look at who is this? Look at this face. That's right. You better not talk about you shy. You know that's your baby.
But yeah, we have a bonus dad, and he's great, and their dad is
Love
awesome
that.
as well. But the bonus dad is here and present and can show them exactly how a woman is supposed to be treated, how a woman is supposed to be loved. So
Right.
Love
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
yes,
Yep. Leading by
Teaching those,
example.
yeah, teaching
lead
those
them by
princesses so that when they
Yes.
become a queen, they already
yes,
know.
And
yes,
They
why I
already
say
know.
lead by example because
There you go.
they're watching how he's treating you. So
Hmm.
that's a big
absolutely,
thing. And because I find that normally our children watches mommy and
yeah,
just
Oh
like
yeah.
mommy and what mommy do. So you got those mothers that get beat down, and you find your children finding men that beats them up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's that
yeah.
example that you holding. And I know your example, girl. No, I know. So tell me something, as far as being transparent, other than talking to them about sex, what is something else that you find that's very important to talk to them about?
Oh
Just in it.
God,
Oh, you better come on.
God, because they need to
Yes.
know.
That's right.
That is the
Hmm.
one number one thing. My mother raised me in the church. She told me about God. She taught me how to pray, taught me how to read this Bible. That
Yes.
is the best thing you can instill
That's right.
in this younger generation right now, because contrary to popular belief, it's a lot of young kids out there that are struggling with anger management, depression, um,
Hmm.
identity crisis. Like all of that stuff is real in the younger generation. And even if you look at the media, it's like the media is attacking our younger
Hmm.
generation. Like they want our younger generation to have all of these spirits on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
There you go.
prayers that work.
There you go.
You got to
There
pray
you
with
go.
the
You
spirit.
better
You got to
say
pray
it.
with
Yes. Yep. Yep. Keep them protected. Got to protect them through the
keep them
word.
Yeah.
You
protected.
know, you got to be that
Every
praying mother.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
every morning we put the armor of God on. Every night we put the armor of God on. Got to teach them. You just got to raise them up in Christ. It's the best thing I can do for them.
Yes, ma'am.
Because
Yes,
even when
ma'am.
they
I
get
love
out
that.
into the world, they'll know how to fall back
Right.
on
Mm.
what I taught them. Even if they go astray, they gonna come back,
Yes,
because
ma'am.
I myself went astray,
You too.
but I came back.
That's right.
I
That's
came
right.
back.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And as a mom, do you find that, and I see this, you see your children with gifts and talents, whether it's in church dance, I know you. Yeah, be in and just be, do you find that's important, to have that type of foundation where you find whatever their gifts and talents are, you want to lay, you want to bring that up. So is that something that you do with your babies now? Talk to them because
Oh
I already know.
yeah, absolutely. You already know that. Both of them love to dance. They can't help that because they got a dancing mama.
Yes,
They got it from
right.
their mama.
They got the wrong mama.
Yes,
Both of
right.
them are beautiful singers. They have very beautiful vocals.
Oh, wow.
And they sing. We have car concerts. Um, with some Christian music, some Christian rap. And they also are what is that? They are doing self-defense courses.
Okay.
They're advanced in that. Actually, they actually
They know how to fight.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
in the spirit and physical. Okay. Um,
get it right. That's right.
Look, they have to these days.
oh yeah. No, seriously, yeah. But yeah, they're actually advanced, and both of them are in advanced classes with that. So I
Love it.
definitely
Yeah,
continue to get them in that.
yeah,
They are both artists. I have them draw pictures. I don't know if you can see my wall back there, but I have a picture
yeah,
wall.
Love that.
yeah.
That
Nice,
their stuff
I
is
nice.
on
love
my
it.
wall. So every time they draw a picture for me, um, if I deem it appropriate to go on my wall, I will put it in a frame and put it on my wall. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So now I'm just gonna say because you're a young mom,
um,
so what's your status on the time that you think that it's gonna be proper for them to date, or do they have an age limit that you're,
35,
huh?
35.
She said
35 what?
35. So the age that
35
you are
what?
now is the age that they can start to date.
No, 35. You want them to start dating at 35. So when did you start dating?
Uh,
I didn't start. I didn't start dating until I was actually 18, 19.
okay.
Okay,
Okay.
that's gonna be your life.
I
That's
had,
gonna be your span. Because mine was 16. I know my mom,
mm-hmm.
my dad, mom and dad, my dad, my stepdad, my mom was like, you can't go out till you're 16 years old, and
Yeah.
no shaving ass, you can't wear the
Yeah.
makeup, you can't do this until you're 16.
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
do you feel that that's, putting that
I
type
think
of,
that's I think that's appropriate, especially because I know the young women that I'm raising. 16 is a good. I think it's a good age. But
Mm-hmm.
if it could be 35, I would choose
That
35.
don't work that way, baby. Because once they start smelling themselves, you better watch out right then and there. Because boys,
Oh,
I
no.
realize now, boys look good to the younger. When I was 12 and 13 years old, I wasn't thinking about no boys. I couldn't.
No.
Not like that.
Boys
Not like
wasn't
that.
my thing.
Are you
But
going to be the old school mother when they
yeah,
start dating? You know how that process, I think at what 15 or 16 you start courting. That's when the
Mm.
young man comes to your house and then finally you give permission that you'll be able to go out.
no, no. Go ahead. I got to, once you finish, I got to say something about that. But go ahead. Yes, ma'am. Yes, that question.
Um, no. Absolutely not. I'm sorry. That's a little bit before my time. No, no
So
tea,
you're not
no
going to go back
shade.
that far back.
but, but I would like to meet the young gentleman. Yes, I am going to have to
Exactly.
meet.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Love
And I
it.
say that because I know how it is when I was younger. You weren't allowed to just go out and do stuff. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You had to have that permission, and mommy had to know who you going out with.
Yeah,
Even though my mama tried to set me up, it ain't try. She did, and he know it too. Trying to make sure, but it's good though. You have that great relationship with your babies, and you got to
Hmm.
start them off at a young age.
yeah,
With that
Yeah.
relationship, because I find that when I was younger, you don't if you keep the secrets, it's hard for you to be open with your parents. You gotta
mhm,
be open.
yeah,
So do you find your conversation, open that she's able to be able to come to you like, if she got an issue, a problem. I know she do, but is that something that she really do right now? And will you be open enough to hear her when she get older, when she says, "Mommy, I lost my virginity," or "Mommy, talk to me about," you know what I'm saying? Those are
Don't pass out. Don't pass out.
things that they
I want to hear
Well,
that.
that I
having that open
understand.
platform,
Open,
she's gonna come to you.
you know what
I
I'm saying?
know.
Those are things that you know what I'm saying. As because right now you open, and
Yeah,
you a lot of questions, but
yeah,
when the action starts, and I know you don't know right now how you gonna feel. So I want to talk to you now. So when you get there, we
yeah.
gonna maybe you can speak to me then, because I'm gonna be there when you tell me what happened. I'm
I
gonna
know.
be. It's gonna happen. You know what I'm
It,
saying?
I know.
So, are you open? Do you believe you'll be one of them parents that's going to be open enough to, or them parents that's going to say brim and, yeah, my gosh.
No, no, no. I tell them all the time that I'm the cool mom, and they laugh at me about it. I'm the cool mom, but I'm not your friend.
All
Oh,
right now, keeping
but
that separation.
yeah. So they know the
I
separation, and I
love
feel
that.
like that they will just come to me openly, and I mean, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure
You- Let
I've
me,
laid the platform for them
right,
to come
right.
and ask me anything or tell me anything. So I am hoping to
You'll
God.
know. You'll
I am
know.
hoping to
You'll
Yeah,
God.
know.
yeah. And I,
We
and
know
I have
our
a I
kids,
have a
baby. Go ahead.
and I have a question for you. With Jordan being, you said Jordan is the oldest. She's the
Yeah,
12-year-old, right?
yeah.
With the way that you're bringing her up, do you
Mhm.
feel that she's making good choices and decisions when it comes to the friends that she's choosing to allow in her life at this point?
Absolutely, for the most part. Now, sometimes the parents can see
Yeah.
that person might not be so right for you. I think I just told her the other day. I was like, I don't know, Jordan. That one has a lion spirit, and she was
Mm,
like, "Well, no, she just." I was like, "I'm just letting you know." She might not be a good friend, but you just watch and see. So I'm not going to tell her to stop being friends with that particular person. I'm going
I
to
love
warn
that.
her so she can see for herself, because at the end of the day, she's going to have to make that decision herself. And she
Yeah.
will see if something happens, she will see, oh, well, mommy was right. That she ain't a friend. She's not really a
Mhm.
friend. So yeah, I'll send out a little warning and tell her,
Mhm.
I don't think
Cause
that
she's
was.
at that age where she'll be going into middle school.
She's in
What
middle
is
school. She's in
she
sixth
in
grade
middle
right now.
school?
Yeah.
Okay.
She'll be going to seventh grade next year. So
Hmm.
Ooh,
And growing
I think
up.
middle school is the hardest time.
yeah,
Yep.
it is. And kids are mean.
What? Yes. Oh my goodness.
Kids are mean. So yeah.
I'm just, I watch you and I watch them babies. I watched them, Jordan as she was little and watching them growing up. And you took them away and went to Florida. Where we in Florida now?
I'm still in Georgia. I'm just close to Florida.
Oh, you're close to Florida. You be in Florida all the time. You ain't close to us as much. But as I seen, as I watch you growing, because everything is a first. I realized that with my children. Even though you might have your second child, but still your first time
Mhm.
being a second mom. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I just wanted to ask you, what is your values on being a mother? Do you feel that your main focus and goal right now is to get them take them girls to the level that they're supposed to be? You know what I mean by that? Because sometimes parents don't realize that it's very important to have a daughter, and a mom relationship.
Mhm.
Because you get to know them, you get to
Yeah.
know who they are, what they're about. So I was just wondering, because from your aspect of life,
Mhm. Mhm.
what do you see them? Do you see what are your goals as far as they're concerned, as far as their near future?
My goals for them is just basically ha- train them up in the way that they should go. Um, how whatever God has for them, that's where I'm trying to move them towards. Like I said, I do vacations for them. We try to have Saturday outings with each other. Um, we read the word together. We pray together. I'm just trying to instill great values in them so that they can be great citizens to this world,
Yeah,
and
Love that.
even to just be an influence to their peers.
yeah,
Mhm.
No, not the, because I tell them all the time, y'all are the influencer, not, no, y'all are the influencer, not the influencee.
Love that. Love
yeah,
that.
To
Mhm.
tell them all the time. Sometimes I might have to bring them back. They may start doing what the other people do. No, no, no. You're the leader. You're the
That's
leader, not
right.
the follower. Okay. I'm just trying to raise them up to be great leaders, great, just great people in the world.
yeah. And
That's
you're doing a wonderful job. You're doing
Thank
a
Yeah.
you.
wonderful job. So while we on this conversation as far as the future concerned,
Mhm.
I know you do hiding the word in your heart,
Yes.
and I know you teach that to the babies because I've seen a few videos in there.
Yes.
Is being a parent, being where you at right now, is that's one of your inspirations on, and getting the word out to not only to your children but to the
To
people.
people, yes.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely. God has been working on me because it may not seem like it, but I was shy. I was a shy TT boo. People would say that I wasn't, but I was really shy. I don't like talking in front of people. I don't like this. I don't like getting on a platform. But I will say glory to God that I'm overcoming that. But God
Right.
has been working on me, and He gave me that hide the word in my heart when I was doing a fast, because I just knew it was something that I had to put out there. It's just me reading scriptures.
Mm.
It's me reading the living word of God, and that is basically the best thing I think anybody can receive is the living word of God. And I was
Yes.
thankful
Yes.
because um, just even my struggles going through life, um, I know that when I was in a really down moment, I was really depressed, and I had suicidal thoughts at one point.
Wow.
And like I told you, my mom, she raised me right. She raised me right. when those thoughts would come in my mind, I would literally go get my Bible and just start reading. I would just
Mm,
read until those thoughts dissipated. That's how I know the word works. The
yes.
word works because I'm a product of reading the word, and those things that were in my head, they were moved away. So
Mm,
God placed on my heart when I was fasting for me to just read the word and have people hiding in your heart. Now, back in the day, also, I didn't, don't judge me, no, see, don't judge.
Judge me.
The Bible was boring to me. The Bible was very boring to me. But when I went through those trials and tribulations, and I start, seeing that it helped me get through life, it helped me get through school, it helped me get through the
Period.
marriage divorce that I was going through it. Yes, it
mm,
helped me get through the pregnancy. I had postpartum depression. Nobody knew that I had
mm.
postpartum depression because I always smile. Don't nobody know what's going on like
Always.
behind closed
That's
doors.
right.
'Cause I'm always smiling, but nobody knew that I dealt with postpartum depression. But I did. But I also conquered it with the word.
All
So the
right.
hiding word in my heart is very dear to me because I know that if you quote the word, if you meditate on the word, it will change. It will literally change your life.
Yes, yes,
That's
baby.
my little baby.
I love those. I love those. Let's look. Let's listen to some of these comments over here. Let's see. I seen some. I seen some. Let me see. Hey, Dada, my Dada, she done said something. Vaughn, can you pull up the on your end?
Comments.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the comments. I gotta get my
No
mouse.
worries. No worries. Let me go through here. So Di was talking about. Let me see here. Okay, with Di, she said. Let
You
me
got
scroll
it.
up a little bit so I can see it. Yeah. She said, I hid my pregnancy until I was 5 months. My mother already knew and was waiting for me to tell her.
That's funny she said that
I
because
can I can I can relate to that.
Yeah, that's which one.
um I that's funny. When I first got pregnant, first of all, this is gonna be crazy because when I got pregnant with Jordan, I was totally in denial. I just knew that I had natural birth control. Like I wasn't getting pregnant at all. Um, my cycles were my cycles were irregular already, but like sometimes they would go regular. But when I was pregnant with Jordan, I promise you all, I did not take a test until 90 days after I missed my cycle. And my best friends was like, girl, like, why you wait so late? And I was like, because I just knew I wasn't pregnant. I just knew I wasn't pregnant. But
Mhm.
it wasn't. I didn't know how I was gonna tell my mom because my mom is very strict and all of that stuff. I didn't know how I was gonna tell her, and then I didn't know how I was gonna tell the people at church. I was just like, oh my gosh, what in the world? But it was one night where I was like so sick. I was like, oh my gosh, and I'm gonna need my mama for this because I couldn't take it. So I woke her up in the middle of the night, and I was like, Mom, I'm pregnant. I was like, I'm pregnant, Mom. And she was like, she was asleep. I just woke her up and I was like, I'm pregnant because I didn't know what to do. So she hopped up and she was like, her reaction, the reaction that she gave me, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting to be like scorned, like, girl, why? What did you do? What, huh? But she was like, oh,
Mhm.
yeah, or whatever, out of her sleep. I don't know if it
Oh
was just
yeah.
out of her sleep.
How old was you, T?
I was 23.
Girl. Wow.
Okay, let's
I
go back. Let's go back. Let me go back a little bit. I was a late
uh,
bloomer as well. Okay, I was a
Okay,
late
I got
bloomer.
you. I got. Thought you was gonna say
I
18.
thought you
No.
were I thought you were a teenager.
Oh no, no. Nah, I finished. I had a teenage mentality, okay?
No,
Yeah,
but
yeah. And
but
my
that
sister, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that fear can be paralyzing though,
Yeah,
because I know
it
I
is.
Di said she hit hers for 5 months. I hit mine for 6.5 months. That fear,
I
yeah,
couldn't hide
yeah.
mine. Ain't no way I could hide mine. I'm too sick. I was
I
in
did.
I was in I was in school. I went to school. I was in high school. Yes, ma'am. I was in high school. And all of a sudden I just knew I was just sick all the time. I'm sitting there looking and I fell asleep. I fell asleep. When I fell asleep, my social studies teacher called me up and was like, Marvina. So I sat up like this, and all of a sudden I seen this uh, no lie. I seen it, those erasers, the erasers that you erase the board. He
Yeah.
came towards me and hit me in my head. Bam! He threw the eraser at me. Yes, he did. He threw the eraser at me because I fell asleep in his class. I don't think he meant to hit me,
Mhm.
but yeah, he hit me with the
So
race, the race.
so he hit you. That's when you
He hit
knew.
me, yeah, that's when social studies wasn't good for me. I didn't like history class. So I picked up I calmly got up and I was sick that day and I was sick, sick, sick. I
Oh.
calmly got up
Wow.
and I retaliated.
Well,
I ain't gonna tell y'all what I did. But then I left. I left out. I went to the nurse and my mom came and she was like, "What's the matter with you?" I'm sick. So then she takes me to the emergency room. I'm
Oh.
like, oh Lord, I'm in the emergency room. Lady said, ma'am, can I talk to your daughter for a minute? I'm like, yeah. I'm looking at her like, how am I going to tell? My mom's sitting outside. She walks up in there. She knew it. She looking at me. I said, oh, Brian. Nodding no. She was like, "Wow, wow." It wasn't no happy. I was good. When my daughter got pregnant, when Lily turned around and got pregnant, I called my mom and mom, man, she pregnant. She said, you was too. Look, you did me the, and I'm in there doing the same thing she doing. Same exact things. When Lily, same exact way. We both, I'm sitting there, she's sick as a dog. Sick, sick, sick.
Lord.
Walked in there and she pregnant too. I'm crying to my mom. My mom said, you was pregnant too. At that same age. I said, you didn't mean this. I said, well, thanks, Mom. Thanks, great grandma. Okay. But I'm just saying, yep, I remember that. I'm
yeah.
sorry I
Ooh,
took that over, but I remember
what a
that.
memory.
What did that I say? What did I say? See, I can't see.
She
I'm on
said
my
they
tablet.
are. Hold on one second. Let me
Come
find
on.
that one. Let me go back up. She said they are incarcerated and some of them don't show no remorse.
Wait a minute. Where we at?
I don't know what that comment was.
Okay, that
What
comment it was from.
part?
I know it was something she said earlier. Had to. She said I was
Mm,
always talking to my girls. You always talk to your girls, Rhonda. That you know what? She's telling you the truth.
yeah,
That's one thing I can tell you about my
yeah.
sister. She definitely talks to her daughters and keeps that communication. They crazy. We all are. We all crazy. Our children
Mhm.
crazy. We
But
realize that, but we
but
do.
I
Go ahead.
think when you grow up and you didn't have as much communication with your mother, it
Mhm.
makes you want to be a little bit more communicative with your daughter. Because I know I communicated with my daughter about everything,
Yeah.
um, to the point sometimes where she was like over, she felt like she was over communicated too.
Mhm.
Um, but one of the things that I did do, because coming off of childhood pregnancy, basically, I
Mhm.
prayed and asked God to break that, let that cycle be broken, let that cycle be
Right.
broken, and
Right.
I wish I had a grandbaby from her at this point, but she did everything that she's supposed to in decency and in order.
That's good.
So so Rhonda, I applaud you when you say talking to your girls, because You've got a
Yeah.
couple of them. V has a couple of them.
Mhm.
Tisha has a couple of them, and being able to talk and communicate and start early is a blessing. Is a blessing.
And I just want to quickly piggyback off of that where you said you wanted to break the cycle. That's really good because I actually have been praying that the cycle is broken with me and that
Yes.
basically whatever was down the bloodline, because actually I've saw the pattern in my bloodline. So I pray daily on a daily basis that the cycle is broken with me and that they won't have to
Yeah.
deal with the married, well, pregnant,
Yeah.
married, then divorced.
Stay open like you are. You ain't got to worry about
Yeah.
it.
You,
You know,
you
Yes.
you're on the
the
right
more you
path.
talk about it, not it really means a lot when you communicate. It
Hmm.
means a
Hmm.
lot to the children that you trust them enough to treat them like little people
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah.
treating them like they not understanding because they're
Yeah.
little people. They got
Yeah.
feelings. They understand things. So I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Because one of the biggest things that it seems like you're doing right now is that you're talking to your children.
Hmm.
You're not
Yeah.
talking at them
That,
and you're not talking around them.
yeah.
And that is I'm gonna tell you something, that is the key. That is
Mhm.
the key to breaking that chain, breaking that cycle. And
Yes,
we
I
spoke
am
about this
so.
about generational curses. So
Yes, we
yes, ma'am,
did.
you're on
Yes, we
you're on
did.
the
And
right
that's
track.
we're on
I
the right
love it.
track.
I love how you working with your babies.
We
Amen.
did. We watch. I be watching on Facebook. They be going away. I be like, I want to go.
We be coming to see y'all.
Yeah, huh?
We be coming to see y'all.
No, yeah, but I'm talking about when y'all go to the beaches and stuff
Oh
like that.
yeah. Stay
And the
tuned.
only reason why I don't ask to go because you got a man, and I don't want to be rude. But I am part of the family.
And
You know what I'm
you
saying?
said you
I
close to
feel.
Florida now.
Yeah, you close
Mhm.
to Florida, and I need to get there. So let's.
Oop. Come
I
on
love
down.
you,
You
baby.
know I'm 30 minutes from the state line.
Yes, ma'am. Right here.
Ooh,
Right here. Every time I see you back at church, you know how I'm just being so rejoiceful because I love you
Yeah.
and miss you so much. I'm
I love you
missing
more.
you all, seeing that smile. She got this. It's just contagious smile that
she
when you smile, you got to smile back. You got it's just
she
love.
does.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? And I know a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people can't keep you in mesmerized over them just because of the energy that she puts out and
yes.
she gives that.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Oh, thank you.
You don't know. Stop talking like you don't know. No, girl, I love you. I appreciate you. You know what? I made it through this. I was so worried this morning that I was going to cry through it. Oh, my mama,
Oh,
God, I did it. I did it. I did it.
you did it.
Rhonda, Dada, we did it. We did it. Thank you, baby. I love you.
Thank
We
you. Thank
are
y'all.
out of here.
Thank you again,
And
Miss
yes,
Tisha.
ma'am.
Thank y'all for having me. It was a blessing.
We got much love. I know everyone that's
Bye,
doing.
little mama.
Yes, ma'am. Bye, baby. Love
Bye.
you.
Love you too.
Oh. I'm sorry. I am sick. I'm sorry. I am not feeling too well. I am not feeling well. Um, it's there. I don't know. But
A lot going on in your
there's
cleaning
a lot
methods.
going on. Shut up. We talking about my bleach experience. I had a bleach experience.
Lord, yes, you
One
did.
thing I do is I love to clean. My family can tell you I like to clean. I'm a cleaner. I did not realize that if you spray too much bleach, it will shut your whole lungs and you will feel like you're having an asthma attack.
Yeah,
I had I took a bottle and poured the bleach in the bottle and just sat there in the bathroom and squirted and squirted and squirted. I didn't even know how crazy I was squirting. I
but
was
that's
just
not
squirting.
all. Additional cleaning products as well.
Well, with the awesome too, I just wanted to clean. Sometimes cleaning is my thing. I just want
Oh,
things to be clean. But I appreciate y'all for being part. You know what? This is, and I'm gonna say this. This was a very hard, time for myself and my family. But I wanted y'all to know that, y'all my family too, and I still want to let the show go on. Let what's in the bag continue to grow. I know my mom would have. I looked over there several times, was hoping to see a comment or two, but I know that's just my dream. You know, it's gonna be a dream forever. She was my number one fan, my number one. She was there from the beginning and all the way to to last Saturday when she was on. Yeah, I can go back and see because she commented every Saturday, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna miss her. And I want to just thank y'all again for being a part. You know, what's in the bag, and I hope that y'all continue to come in and share and talk to us. And if you want to be a part of it, we do still have the Facebook group, What's in the Bag. If you want to be a part of the group, or if you want to, come in and speak and tell us what's in your bag. Of course, my BFF got things going on all week. Motivational Monday, Talk About It Tuesday, Wisdom Wednesday, Throwdown Thursday. I think about it Thursday. Think about all that mess you
I say
didn't.
thankful, thankful
At
Thursday.
Thankful Thursday, I think of all the mess you got to deal with throughout the week, and then Friday, Fun Friday. We made it through the week. So we have that going on, and then of course we still have that directory. You can actually, if you join the directory page, you can actually go on and view our lives on there too. That's another great way for you if you don't get on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube, you can definitely see all our segments on the directory page because we go live on that every Saturday. If you want to, play some stuff on there, like if you're marketing your stuff, or we welcome you to join, and then just feel free to post some stuff, some information, or things that's going on around the city that you feel that maybe would be fun for people to go. The summer is coming up.
Yeah,
Camps, stuff to help out. Because see, we thinking you just posting stuff about yourself, but sometimes just posting stuff to help others go in there and they'll see that, okay, they're having a camp that's only maybe $20 a day. At least you to giving out some information. Let them know that there's
information.
things
Yeah,
going out, information's going out. Also, like I told you, there is YouTube. That's What's in the Bag 21. We literally go live
hmm,
every Saturday. Right now, we're on live there also. You can go in and view, look at some of the segments. There's some segments in there that you might need somebody else to watch. We talk
yeah,
about a lot of stuff. We went to, like Yvonne said, generational curses. People know things that people don't want to talk about. We want to talk about it. We're gonna
yeah,
bring it to the table. We're gonna talk about it. Also we have Twitch. That's all you gamers. Y'all want to talk. Y'all want to have to take a little hour and watch us on Twitch. We definitely would like for you to do that. Hey, Ronnie. Hey, Pharaoh. Hey, look at my baby, Karen. Hey, Karen. We thank y'all so much again. Ronnie, go
yeah.
ahead, baby. I'm gonna let you go ahead on and take us
Okay.
on out.
So,
Okay.
it's a couple of things I want to throw out there really quick. Like Marvina said, it may be some things happening in the city that you want to share with people. We had the pleasure and opportunity to to take our grandbabies to the what was the Slumu Festival or the Slime Fest or something like that.
Mm,
Go in, take some time and get your hands dirty and get out there and just enjoy. It was a great experience for not only us, but for the kids as well. There is the largest bounce house thing here in Atlanta going on, I
we're gonna
think,
put
through
our
this
last
weekend.
directory. Yeah, we
Yeah,
should.
it's like $20. It's like $20 a person to get in for the largest bounce house and things of that nature.
Mhm.
So a lot of things happening around the city. Again, Marvina, my heart goes out to you and your family. You know how I felt about about mommy. My heart goes out to you guys, and I know with God, you guys are going to get through this. My heart also goes out to the Daniels family on their loss, the Smith family on their loss, and the Harris family as well. So just want to put that out there for you guys. And as always, every day that God grants us here is a beautiful day. I don't care what the weather is doing. So as always, stay blessed, be a blessing, and have a blessed day. And get out there and
Yes, y'all. We
enjoy
thank
today.
y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank God for y'all.
Yeah,
Thank God for
we
y'all.
love you. And
Love
Tisha,
on your
thank you so
mamas.
much.
Make sure
That's
y'all
right.
love on your mamas. If you got
But
any issues with your mamas, talk to your mamas. They don't stay long.
That's right. Let Mother's Day be a day of
They
reconciliation.
it's coming up. Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.